String methods in Java. String methods are the functions that we can apply on string values and get the desired output. So we can simply manipulate with the string values. Let me show you on practice. Create a new package, string methods. A class which is str methods. Str stands for the string. So let me have a main method. Okay, so we have a string. Let's say and name equals to John. Okay, equals to John. So this is our string variable with the value of John. So let's say we want to have the John print all with the uppercase. Okay, so let's say first print the name and see what we're gonna get. We're gonna get whatever the value we have assigned here, which is John. So run it and see the output. Okay, so we got the output as a John. But let's say you want to get the output as a all uppercase. So there's a special ready methods, okay, in Java that you can simply apply to this variable. So primitives, for example, doesn't have any methods in Java, but reference type of variables, which is a string, can have a method. So we're gonna put a dot after the name, and we will say to uppercase. Okay, and let's select the one without any parameters. So we're gonna say to uppercase and parentheses. So this is a method that can be applied for the string variable. So if you run this, now the value will change from the lowercase letters to uppercase letters. Okay, so we have John all uppercase now. So we can simply apply those methods and we can manipulate with the value and get any desired output. So let's say we want to have a different method, which is name dot to lowercase. Okay, so if you put the to lowercase here, it will make the variable value all with lowercase. For example, John with the all lowercase right here. Great. So this is the couple of methods, which is to uppercase, converting the value to uppercase, to lowercase, simply converting the value to lowercase. But what if, let's say, I want to count the number of letters we have in this string variable. Okay, so which is 4, but we don't want to count this. We want to let Java count that. So we will simply say system.out.println, hey name dot length. Okay, length, give me the number of characters you have on this variable name. I'm gonna right click and run this. I will have it as a 4. So Java simply counting the number of letters we have in this value. So what if you want to get the first letter from this string variable, which is J? You want to get only the first letter and you want to print that out. So let's say system.out.println, hey name, would you please give me the character at, there's a method which is the char at, and we'll put a number here, okay, which is index number, the order that character stands in. So we're gonna say 0. Why 0? Let me show it to you. So in Java, there is a indexing in Java. Okay, so there's an indexing in Java. So we are not starting from 1, but we are starting from 0. For example, we have how many letters? J, O, H, N, right? So we have 4 letters. And once we are trying to get any value, we need to provide an index for that value. So for example, for the indexing will be starting from 0. So J will be at 0, O will be at 1, H will be at 2, and N will be at index 3. So this is the characters, okay, chars, and this is the indexes for those chars, okay. This is the index numbers for those characters. So if you want to get J, then we're gonna put 0. So we're gonna run this and we'll get an output as a 0. J, I mean, okay. So let's say we want to get letter H. So we're not gonna say give me char at 3, but we're gonna say give me char at index 2. So we will say system.println, hey name, would you give me character at index 2? So it will take the character at index 2 and will print that out for us. Okay, if you run this, we'll get the output as H. Great. Next thing is there is another method. Okay, so it will be vice versa, which means in reverse. Like if you want to get, for example, letter at specific index. Okay, we will say system.println, hey name, would you give me a letter at index of that has index of 3? Okay, if you will say 3, so which letter will be returned at index 3? We have letter N. So it will do, so it is in reverse. Sorry, it should be index of, and we need to pass. This will be actually returning you the index of the character. For example, if you want to say, hey, give me the index of letter N. Okay, so we're gonna say N. And here it will return you the index of letter N, which is 3. So we run this. Yeah, run it debug mode, but let me run it regular way. Perfect. We have it at index 3, right? So this works in reverse. So it gets the index of the specified letter, but here it will give us the letter at index of this number. Okay, so let's say, hey, system.println name dot index of, give me the index of letter O. So O is at index 1. So if you run this, we will get 1 for that letter. Great, we have it. So the next thing is, let's say I want to have an index of, let's say letter J. Hey, give me the index of letter J. Okay, so I'm going to run this and it will return me -1. Okay, why it is -1? Because we typed the J letter with the lowercase, but it is actually uppercase. So it says I don't really have this letter in my string value. So it means if it doesn't have any value at the string value, if it doesn't have that character at the string value, then it will that simply will return -1. -1 means I don't have that character at my value. So if you put J uppercase, this time it will return us 0 because J is at index 0. Great, we got it. So this is the simple methods that we can use with the string. So 2 uppercase, 2 lowercase, converting the value to uppercase or to lowercase. Length will return the number of characters in that string value. Char at will return us the character at specified index, and index of will return us the index of provided character.